G'day guys, this is our 2025 JB Caravans Gator X, and today Natasha and I are going to take you through a walkthrough on our caravan and show you some of the standard features and also some of the things that we've changed to suit our camping and caravanning style. So stick around. Starting at the front, it's a DO35 coupling, which is pretty popular these days, and it's on a 6-inch A-frame which goes back to a 4-inch chassis, and it's a Duragal chassis and it's all been Raptor coated. Also up the front we have 12-pin plug, our normal Anderson plug for charging, plus a red Anderson plug for the sway control. This has the sway control on it. Has double safety change. What I like about this too is has hooks on the inside, so when you're parked up like this you can hook your chains up. Normal handbrake and a jockey wheel back on the A-frame here. This one is a, I don't know what you call it, it's just the budget one it comes with. It's a handle winder. We are looking at upgrading to something better maybe. Also the van is fitted with twin cameras on the back. I'll show you that when we get down the back, but here's the outlet here for it on the front. So yet to wire the car up for that, but we'll do that soon. Also on the front of the A-frame here is a tap. So this tap will work off the 12-volt pump inside, so we can turn that on and off when we want there. It's also got a nice stone shield around it. So the 2025 model also comes with a different toolbox than last year's model. So it has this Raptor coated sort of stone shield thing at the front, which has heaps of storage in the front here. So there's 3 big pockets. Over this side is our diesel tank for our diesel heater, which we'll show you when we get inside. So we have the Webasto heater. So the tank's here, still a little bit of room in this pocket, plenty of room in there, plenty of room in there. Up the top we have a good size storage sort of wood bin, I suppose you'd call it. That's what we use it for. We normally put 2 bags of timber up here. It's got all nice little cutouts to put straps on and strap stuff down. I have added some matting in there just to protect it a bit. Front of the van, these are the colors that Natasha and I chose. It's mainly just sort of greys and charcoal, and we went with muted decals. If you know the Gator X, it comes with like sort of like a red. It's got a lot of red in it. We went muted decals just to get rid of the red. Up the front is a work light, so when you're, I suppose when you're hooking up at night or whatever, it has lights the whole way around each side, so you can put all those lights on. It's good if you're rocking to camp late or whatever. That's a really good feature. So yeah, that's pretty bright. I'm telling you, it's probably too bright, but it's good light out here. If you're camping out in the bush a lot like us, you know, you can flick all those lights on if you hear something outside and get out and have a look. So in our front box on this side we've got our barbecue slide. So this box is fairly wide, only comes out about that far short full of the width of the caravan, maybe 4 inches or something. Wouldn't be quite 6 inches. Anyhow, we'll open it up. So this is our barbecue slide. We are running the Weber now. We did have the Ziggy won't fit in this slide, so it's too wide. So we found the Weber fits in just. So this is on a bayonet fitting, and our bayonet fitting is just under the front of the van here. It's quite a long slide. So we have the Weber, and then I have a milk crate here with miscellaneous barbecue stuff. Also in top of this box there is another drawer that comes out full length as well, and I'm just keeping in here some random stuff. I got here all my barbecue tools for outside, some paper towel, my fire lighting stuff, and dustpan and broom, and a charcoal starter, and just random fire stuff I'm keeping in here as well. So that's really handy, that drawer. And that goes all the way in. Great size drawer, great, nice and easy to use. And that just packs away like that, pretty easy. The next thing after our toolbox is our tunnel boot. This tunnel boot goes right through, and we keep in here our Oz barrier windbreak for the fire pit, also our fire pit, our 2 chairs, and just my drill and different stuff, random stuff for the caravan. And then in the other side, you'll see when we go around there, there's just a bit more stuff. We've nowhere near filled it up. It's quite a lot of room. So yeah, that's the tunnel boot. We also added a power point in here, a 240 volt power point from the inverter, but we'll talk about that more when we go inside, I think. So this van comes with a Dometic awning. We haven't got it out today because it's a really nice sunny day and we don't really need shade or protection from the weather. So but yeah, this is a Dometic awning. Pretty easy to set up, pretty straightforward. It's what all caravan comes with. It has just a single step on this van, just a simple fold away one, just a single one. It is a bit higher off the ground just because of the way we're set up now, but normally it's okay. But we do carry that little one as well, and it has a light on the front of the step. So it might be a small thing, but one of the things we liked about this van was the handles. It has a handle here on the outside plus a handle on the inside, so just makes it a bit easier. So it just comes with the 4 standard stabilizer legs on each corner. I just carry around a few bits of timber and a 19mm socket on my drill just to wind them down to stabilize it. Also front and down the back as well, we've got these rock, I suppose you call them rock sliders. They're just a protection bar, maybe that's what you call them. Fairly solid. Obviously you're not going to lean your whole caravan onto it, but it gives it a bit more protection. We have this fold down table on the side, which most caravans come with. That's been pretty handy. And then also next to that is our, they call it an entertainment hatch. So this is our entertainment hatch. We've got the controls here for our Cruise Master airbag suspension. We'll talk more about the suspension in a minute, but they're the control panels in our air outlet. We've got we can control the radio from out here too. Sigger socket for the TV, a bracket for the TV, and 240 volt power. And next to our entertainment hatch, if you don't want to open that, or there's another 240 outlet here which comes from the inverter, so if you need power outside, that's a perfect spot to get it from, just on that weatherproof outlet. So moving on to the suspension on this van, this comes with the Cruise Master airbag suspension. It's the ATX. It's pretty good. It's good for leveling up and stuff like that. Yeah, like I said, we haven't had this van long, but so far it's pretty good. The ride is good. I wish I upgraded to the one that has the remote, because you really need 2 people to level up all your control panels on this side, and you're adjusting your airbag to get your ride height right, and you're walking around the back side all the time trying to see if it's correct or not. I don't know if there's an easy way to do that or not.
In a long lost dream is where I'll find you, with the wind blowing through your hair, brings me to my knees. In a long lost dream is where I'll...
So moving on to the driver's side of the van, starting back up at the front, on the other side of the toolbox, we've got our gas bottle storage. Now the gas bottles are on a slide. So it came with 2 9-kilo bottles, but we decided that we only want to run 4 kilos. So I've swapped them out for 4 kilos already. And they just come out on a slide as well, nice and easy to change. This is the other side of our tunnel boot. I got just some stuff in here, but just one box with hardly anything in there, camp oven and stuff. There's heaps of room in here. There's a light in there. and also a handle for the wind down. Yeah, so a bit further down the van, we got our front rock slider here, and come down to this section. This is where you plug in 240 when you're at home or at a caravan park, and they're our circuit breakers for there when you're plugged in. This van comes with a Starlink port, so this is an RJ45 in, and then inside in the cupboard, we'll show you when we get in there, it has the outlet where you can plug your router in. So Starlink in there, and the rest inside. Got our water filler tanks. So this van comes with two 110 litre water tanks and a 110 litre grey water tank. So grey water tanks on the back, two tanks, one's sort of in the center of the axle and one's forward. So, and we got our normal TV aerial thingo in there if you're at a caravan park that has a TV aerial. Just outside the kitchen window here is an outdoor shower, so I think that's going to be really handy in the future. Always that comes standard, and I wanted one of those on a van, so there we go. Also, just underneath there, underneath where the water tank fillers are, there's a blue Anderson plug to add an external solar panel. I haven't talked about the roof yet, the solar, but we'll get into that a bit later. So just behind the mud flap here is where our mains pressure water goes in. It's just a hose fitting there. Plug your hose in, and then the whole van is on mains pressure. Here is the vents for our fridge. So we'll show you the fridge when we go inside. Down the back here is our hot water. We have a instantaneous gas hot water, and above it we have just a little locker. I think they said it was a generator box or something. I'm not sure what size generator would go in there, but it's quite a handy little box. I keep in there my solar panel, my portable one, and also my charcoal and heat beads, and just a few other bits and pieces you don't know where to put. Quite a handy little box. Sorry about the lighting for the back of the van, it's just the way it is here. This van has a new bumper for this year, and it's got the spare wheel on the back of the wall of the caravan, and this fancy new bumper. We've got a bit of storage on top here. It's about that deep there. I don't know what you'd use that for, maybe some wood or whatever. It's just quite handy actually. This side over here is double jerry can, so yeah, you can put 2 jerrys in there if you need to carry extra water, extra fuel, whatever. And a little side pocket here, maybe you could put your chocks of wood in there. Has some compartments in the side. Now the one down the bottom goes right through the whole length of that bar, so you can store in there like some fishing rods, anti-flap kit, all that sort of long stuff. So yeah, I'll give you a look in there. This little one here goes right through the whole way. This one is just the length of that to the wheel. Just before we head inside, I'll tell you about what's on the roof and the solar and stuff we got. So we got 800 watts of solar. There's 4 panels up there. We also have a caravan. The caravan was extra. It comes standard with a Dometic dust reduction system, but we upgraded it to a caravan which pressurizes the cabin for dusty roads. Also has a Dometic air conditioner and a couple of roof hatches, one in the shower, one in the bathroom, and a big one above the kitchen there. But anyhow, let's head inside and have a look.
Onto all that feeds your soul. I know a place where the sun shines every day.
Hello, welcome to our caravan.
Yeah, you want to give us a look around?
Yeah, come on in.
All right.
When you walk in to our left, we have our caravan queen size bed. Just a normal mattress, but we are going to get a mattress topper. Just haven't gotten around to that yet. We've just got your normal north-south facing bed with wardrobes on either side. Originally we had hanging space, and thankfully our son Owen is a cabinet maker and he was able to put shelves in to the wardrobe, which we like a lot better. We've got 2 bedside lights there, and then we've also got some nooks on the side of our beds which have a double power point plus USB and USB point in there as well. The bedside tables each have a drawer. I have a little cupboard, but unfortunately Shad doesn't have a little cupboard.
Yeah, I got ripped off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's in there. Something to do with something.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
And also too, if you notice on one side, Shad's side, it has a diesel heater. Best thing ever. We didn't have that in the camper. Also on Shad's side there is a corner cupboard. The top one has all the Ecoflow and water pump, gas hot water, switches and things like that. And then the bottom one is empty, isn't it?
Yeah,
Or just has some leads, but that's where you can connect the TV. We also have 2 Sirocco fans in the bedroom area. Haven't had to use them yet because we only got the caravan in April, so it's been cold, not hot. Then we've got a few pockets around too, only 2. We've got the pocket above the door there, made out of the same leather as the lounge, and also a pocket above the lounge there near the bathroom, which I haven't used yet because I don't know what to put in.
And we have the little one there for the TV.
Oh, and then a little one here for the TV remote and the air conditioning remote.
Yeah. Okay.
So on the ceiling you've got the caravan, which we've used a couple of times. That works quite well. Then you've got your Dometic air conditioning, which we haven't really had to use, but we've tried it out to make sure it all works. And your Fusion speakers. There's 2 of those.
And 2 outside, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you've also got your lights, one above the bed, one here. And then you've got your sunroof. As comes standard now with the JB 2025 model, they have strip lighting above the cupboards. So you can see we've got them on, and then they also have some strip lighting below as well, which you can't see too much, but they're below on the cabinets.
Yeah, so above there
Above.
and below. Looks really good at night, hey?
Yeah, which is good lighting. Is also 2 reading lights too on either side of the cafe dinette.
Yeah.
So this is our kitchen in the Gator X. This is our choice. So we went without the gas cooktop and oven, and to replace that we went for a drawer which fits our portable induction cooker, which we place here, and we've still got our
Range hood.
range hood. Yeah, gone blank then. So we had an additional power point put here for our induction cooktop, and then this allowed us, by taking the oven out as well, gave us a pot drawer, which has been very handy.
So that was all extras we done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it gives us more bench space. We can take that induction cooker outside, and that's why we have a power point outside as well.
In the tunnel boot. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't get an induction built in to the
That's
bench
right.
top.
So we could take it outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to do all our cooking inside.
Yeah.
Just comes standard with a sink, black tapware. That PowerPoint is standard. Comes with a microwave. In this cupboard, is that the cupboard? No, it's this cupboard that has your
Oh, the Starlink stuff. Yeah.
stuff up there, and all the PowerPoints here are off the inverter, and that goes through the Ecoflow system, which Shad will tell you about because that's too complicated for me.
You sure?
Yep.
You know as much as me.
No.
Just say
So
that.
it's a Dometic fridge freezer. So we've got freezer up the top, fridge down the bottom. Plenty of room for the 2 of us. So we'll be able to. It's a compressor fridge, isn't it? Yeah. So it'll work well off grid, which we're pretty pleased about. So we added a few things in here, like that infusion lock hook just to so I can hang my tea towel up, and just to have our coffee and tea station. No coffee machine here, just your standard thing. So Shad and I chose the cafe style dinette. We just thought that suited us better. It has the stone bench top.
Yeah, that flips out, that table.
The same as the kitchen, and it just flips out on its... flips out like that. So plenty of room. Most of the time we have it
Folded in.
And it gives us then plenty of room. But when we have it out, if we do eat at it, we've got plenty of room either side. We're not bumping knees, or plenty of room with our dinner plate and everything. Under the lounge, also in the dinette, you have double PowerPoint plus USB and USB-C ports as well, which is handy. Under the table, you have little cupboards. Haven't got anything in there yet. Well, there might be something, but I don't really know what to put in there. I've got drawers here and here, and this one I've just put our first aid kit and a few other bits and pieces. Not sure what else to put in there. And there's more empty space here which we can put in for longer travels, but for now it's a bit empty.
Yeah, you have to lift the cushion up, and there's a piece of plywood you can lift out, and there's heaps of storage in either corner. But yeah, that's not that easy to get to, so you put stuff there that you don't need very often.
4 cupboards above, where I've just stored some food. This one's empty, that has some food in it, and this one just has some odds bits and pieces and paperwork and things like that, only because it's got the shelf there and I didn't know what else to put in there. But plenty of space. And then this is just my normal kitchen. This isn't really much of a cupboard, but I didn't know what to put in there, so that's a bit empty at the moment. But otherwise it's just your drawers. Down the bottom is just your flip open. But there's plenty of space down in there where I can store cans and jars and things like that when we go off grid for longer trips. The other side's similar. And under the fridge one, the cupboard under the fridge there is also a flip down front, and that is for our water pump and turning the tanks on and off, like from 1 to 2 or whatever. The bathroom, or our ensuite. So I'll start with 3 kilo washing machine.
That's standard.
Comes standard with the Caravan. Has worked well so far in the twice I've used it. Haven't done any big trips away in it yet to fully use it. Comes standard with 2 towel rails here, but we've got some hooks hanging up in the shower where our towels are, which we put when we're travelling, and then we can bring them out when we need to use the shower. We've paid extra and gone for the Ogo composting toilet. We're really happy with it so far. We've had the Caravan for 6 weeks now, and we've had 7 weeks, and we've been away in it. This is our 6th trip away, and working really well, isn't it, Shad?
Yeah, it's pretty good. So much better.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're on the fence, go the Ogo, or go the composting anyhow.
Composting toilet, yeah. I mean, bit of getting used to. But
so that was extra, wasn't it?
It was extra.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just show you. So this is our shower, and they're the extra hooks we put in there to hang our towels. It has a exhaust fan.
Yeah, fan and light in here. So yeah, And another fan out here.
Yep.
And light. And it's big enough shower, isn't it?
Yep, plenty big enough. And full length mirror on the door of the shower.
So you can
Like
see
the
yourself when
outside
you're on the toilet.
Yeah, just what you want to see.
And a mirror there.
Yeah, just your standard drawers. The bottom one, again, like in the kitchen, just a flip down one, but you can store stuff down in there. This one here, like in the kitchen under the sink, another little thing where I just got some bibs and bobs. And then a cupboard there as well.
There's quite a lot of room in that cupboard though, isn't there?
Lots of, yeah, and then you've got cupboards up above as well.
Yeah.
Which I've got towels
And the door.
toilet paper and everything.
And the door. Do you want to shut the door?
And then the door, just
Like that.
nothing, just a sliding door. And then for travelling, we just hook it closed there, and it's got a lock on the end there as well. That's it. That's our little house on wheels.
And you're happy with it?
Very.
What would you change if we're going to order again?
I don't think I'd change anything.
All right, so onto the exciting end of the caravan, the power system. I don't fully understand all the ins and out, but I'll tell you what I understand about the power system in this van. It's an Ecoflow 5 kilowatt power system, and it's pretty good. So I mentioned earlier we've got 800 watts of solar on the roof, and I'll give you a look under the bed. So our battery is stored away in there as per the regulations now, and vented to the outside and all that's fully enclosed. So from what I understand, this Ecoflow system, it's a 100 amp hour battery, but it's 48 volt. So then this is the Ecoflow hub. Now that equates back to 416 amps at 12 volt. And this is our hub here. So this pretty much does everything. This is the inverter, the DC-DC charger, you name it. It's while you drive, it can accept power from the car and simultaneously take power from the solar panels as well. So while you're driving, you're charging from both solar and your car. Has some really cool functions as well. I'll just quickly show you under here. That's our diesel heater under there. But let's have a look at the control panel for this. I really didn't want a van that had the batteries hanging off the chassis on the side. A lot of the ones we looked at, they seemed to hang a little bit lower, and I was worried I was going to tear them off. So yeah, we still want to sort of get out in the bush like where we are today. So we won't be taking this to caravan parks much. I know we have to sooner or later, but yeah, we've got this van to be out in the bush off grid, and that's what's really good about this Ecoflow system. So it's all controlled up here by the this interface control panel, and when we're at home it hooks to the Wi-Fi and does its updates and what it needs to do and everything. And as you can see at the moment, we're 85% and it's charging. So we're putting in 430 watts of solar. Yep, so we've got our water tanks here. So if I click on the water tanks, you can see we've got one tank full, one tank's pretty much empty, and nothing in the grey water. These aren't real accurate, but accurate enough. If I come back, we've got our inputs. So you got your input for your alternator. We got the solar coming in from the roof of the van, which is there, and then I've got also the portable solar panel in the blue Anderson plug as well. So all these are switchable. I can turn these on and off. If I decide that for some reason I don't want to charge from the car, from the alternator, I can simply turn it off. Maybe it's not going to work now. Off, yeah. It's also adjustable, so we can change the current that you accept from the car. If you want, you can change it anywhere from 5 to 70 amps. I've just got it at 40, which is what, you know, normally you would charge at. Yeah, it has some pretty cool features that we really like. There's also an app for your phone, works great as well. And then output, this is all our switching for our lights and stuff. You can switch lights on and off from your phone app too. Yeah, it's, some people would probably just prefer just a switch panel like normal to turn your lights on and off. But yeah, you soon get used to this. It's pretty much the same. Come back to the main screen. If we want to turn the inverter on to, say, use the induction or anything like that, we can simply toggle it on there, and that there comes our AC power online now. Hear everything beep, that's the microwave and stuff like that. So I think it's actually a 3600 watt inverter. What have we done, Tash? Before, when we first got it to try it out,
Yeah.
we used the induction.
The induction and the microwave.
You cooked rice in there, so we're using that at the same time, plus all the lights on and everything, and it done it easy, didn't it?
Yeah, no trouble.
Yeah, and that's what we want to be able to do. Like, if you pull up and you want to have a quick meal, yeah, I mean, it's great. We love cooking on the campfire, but you got to have other options, I suppose. And we got the so that's another reason why we changed our gas bottles back to 4 kilos, because our gas only runs our barbecue and our hot water. Yeah, so I hope I explained that Ecoflow system good enough. That's about as much. I'm still learning. Yeah, I think the important thing with it, because it's pretty much computerized now, you just need to do the updates. It'll tell you when it needs an update. It'll have a little alarm bell in the corner, and it's pretty easy to do. You just, at home, you connect it to your Wi-Fi, so it automatically, when we get home, it'll connect to the Wi-Fi. It won't do the update automatically. I've got to go in and press update, but yeah, it's hooked to the Wi-Fi. Okay. So probably one other thing we didn't mention was the TV. This comes with a 24-inch smart TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, so which we can use inside or out. We did delete the TV antenna. It's a big, I forget the name of it. It was a big sort of mushroom one, and I was worried we're going to rip it off. So, plus we don't really want to watch TV, and if we do, it'll be like, it won't be just normal TV. So we deleted that aerial off the roof with the hope to get another solar panel, but it didn't quite work out that way. So yeah, we got the blue Anderson plug on the side, so I can just add a portable one when we need to. Yeah, guys, so I'd just like to say that Natasha and I aren't affiliated with JB in any way. We just thought we'd give you a look at our caravan that we bought. We're pretty proud of it, aren't we?
Yeah, very much so.
And yeah, we got some big trips planned in the future. So if you aren't subscribed to this channel, just give us a subscribe, because, you know, we're going to, this caravan isn't for show. We want to use it, eh? We want to get out there. And
You already scratched it yesterday.
yeah, I scratched it a lot yesterday getting in here. Anyhow.
It was his side. My side of
Your
the
side.
caravan, as in the annex side, not the driver's side.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see you on some other vids out there camping. Or we might even see you out on the road one day.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Make sure you,
Come and say hello.
yeah, sing out. Yeah. All right, thanks for watching.
Thank you. See you later.
Hooroo.